so deep, and we kept making like higher low, you know, and higher low. So because like right now higher low, and we hit the top higher high. So I'm gonna expect on full moon Sunday, we might have a pullback, like a crazy pullback, because like I'm still kind of very, so the time frame, since this is Sunday, like sometime Sunday, the market maker doesn't perform. But so let's say this Sunday, like the market flat. So I'm expect there's 1 or 2 more days, which is Monday on 22nd and 23rd on Tuesday. So in between these 3 days, Sunday until Tuesday, I'm gonna expect like a reversal. But it depends. It depends where the price action. Let's say we get the pullback tonight until Friday and Saturday, Sunday. So this is gonna be, so this is, I'm gonna give you guys like some projection. So let's say today is Tuesday into Friday, we are retesting this low, and we might get the pump on during the full moon. But if we get the pump right now, we keep making higher low, higher low, higher low. So after we hit this, we might get the dump. So that's simple, guys. That's simple. And so that's why I'm kind of longing, because like on 4 hours still kind of good. And I got Sol right now. I'm trading Sol. Sol is still kind of strong. Same like Bitcoin, another one more level. And I got WIF. I got WIF. Potential 45% right now. It's already running. And I got Ace right now. All of this like on CoinW. And I got nothing. But I'm gonna before I'm done, I'm gonna give you guys some secret about why I'm still bearish. Actually, like my VIP group is already know, but I'm gonna tell on CoinW right now. So I'm gonna repeat it again. Which one is this? Okay, this is the index. All right, I'm gonna use this is weekly. Okay, this is weekly, and look at this. This is actually simple. I'm just using SMA 21 simple moving average. So simple moving average can determine in the weekly, can determine like which trend are we right now. So actually we still like still holding, like look at this, we're still below the SMA. So that's why like I'm still like kind of bearish. But let's say we get the high and we get a week and down, so and we below SMA, that's still kind of good. But there's one more factor, around here, and I'm gonna use stochastic. First I'm gonna use stochastic. So let's say I'm still bearish, right, for midterm. Even like right now I'm longing short term. So on Monday we should have a stochastic cross above the 20. If you want me to call it bullish, first we still have the stochastic close above the 20 confirm uh on next week Monday. And second, uh RSI. All right, so this is the RSI right now, guys. This is the RSI. Let's say, and if this cross, we should make a higher high, which is an all-time high. We cannot like make another like this top, or we just like a lower high. We should make a higher high if this cross. All right. Why? Why we should make a higher high? Because like the RSI. Look at the price action here, and look at the RSI. It's dropped very fast, like very fast, and then like the price just it's kind of like capitulate around here. It's kind of capitulate. So let's say the RSI is let's say the price going to all-time high, and it's going like 77 or 78, let's say. All right, so the RSI should be around 77 area, all right, which is around this area, or 78. So this is on the weekly, and we can get like a bearish divergence. So that's why like I'm still bearish. Like, so either we pump that high, or even like this high, I'm still bearish, guys. Or uh for me not to be bearish, the RSI have to be like another high, which is kind of like you have to be Tom Cruise, guys, like Mission Impossible, you know. You have to be like the RSI on the weekly have to breach the 88 level. If not, nah, guys. This is kind of like low, maybe like small probability. There's like 5% only right now. So, but I'm still prefer like a bearish divergence on RSI. So let's say we got a higher high, we hit 77, and RSI is high. I'm still gonna short, guys. I'm still gonna short. So that's for me. Thanks.
Thank you very much, Jay. Really awesome. So you think short in the long term, but long in the short term, right?
I'm longing short term, and for midterm, I'm kind of short, but for long term, I'm still bullish because this is like a bull market, right? So yeah.
Yeah. Okay, gotcha. Thank you very much. Really awesome. And
Hold on.
Boris,
Hold on. Where is my? Let me.
Yeah, just
okay.
a quick question for Jay. So when it's a full moon, is that bullish or like is there a difference between a full moon and a new moon for like bullish or bearish like cycles from your experience? Hello?
Hi, Boris. We can hear you.
Oh, do you hear me?
Yeah. We can.
Oh, sorry. I closed my mic. All right.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, I just had a question for Jay about the lunar phases
Okay.
if you can.
There is no bearish and bullish. It depends what you get around during the full moon or new moon. If you get the local top, so the reversal is gonna be to the bottom. If you got the local bottom, the reversal is going to be to the top. But sometimes it break the curse. Sometimes just sometime like some. Hold on, I'm gonna clear this chart for you. Face. Okay, this is clearer. Okay. Hold on. Higher hydraulics. Okay. Sometime it can break the curse, like let's say uh, uh, uh around this new moon. This is should be like the local top, right? This is to be like the local top. Since we get like the bullishness around that time, which is around February 24th, and we break the curse. We should be like dumping around here, right? We should be dumping because this is the local top, but we keep going. We kept going. So it depends of the news too and the price action. So I cannot call it like there is a full moon, new moon, and we can reverse. But probability like 80% is going to be reversed because like if you guys seen here, uh like this local top reverse and then local bottom reverse. So it's it's depend where is the price action, like if this stop, so probably like 80% is going to reverse, but you still have to see the news. Is it the news bearish, and the macro news? If the macro news also not helping, so I think this is not gonna be work, so the curse is gonna be break. I think you got it, Boris.
Yeah, it makes sense. So you're saying that it doesn't matter, like you can't determine if it's going to be a bullish or bearish move, but like usually there's like a momentum kind
Yeah,
of like a big move during
correct,
a full
correct.
moon or both, like a new moon or full moon. It doesn't matter.
Correct. So 80%. So the point is 80% probability it can reverse the price action. It depends also the news. But it is about Boris on gold. On gold. On the exact day during the new moon, full moon, it can like reverse right away. But on Bitcoin, like I realize it should make a base, like a base like this, like a base. Supply and demand base like this one, make a base, capitulate, and pump. So like this one, full moon, and this is on Saturday. So that's why like if during Saturday, Sunday, if the market maker like let's say don't want to do nothing, so the price is gonna be like stuck, like make a base, like this, make a base, and then like on the Monday, all right, showtime. So That's why like this time is on Sunday, maybe on Sun. So that's why I give like a remaining time around Sunday until Tuesday. Yeah. So this is the probability. All right. Okay. I'm done. Thanks, guys.
Thank
Right,
you very much.
gotcha. Thanks for
Yeah.
explaining that. Anyway, yeah, I guess I'll start. I'll share my screen and yeah, I'll share my analysis. Yeah, if you could let me share my screen, Jay or whoever.
Jay, you can stop sharing. Maybe. Yeah, that's cool.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Sorry.
Okay, so can you guys see this?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we can
yeah,
see it.
so as far as like my top coins for this week, one is it's gonna be Gal USDT. So I did put a swing trade on this earlier. I think it was like last week when we broke above this horizontal of uh $2.33. We also broke above the 21 EMA. And today we're getting like a really big movement on Gal, so it's up 36%. So that's definitely one of the top performers for this week for me. And then I guess another one worth mentioning is Saga. So it's not up as much as Gal, but it had like a very similar setup. Broke like this horizontal of 1.38 cents. And then from there, we've had a nice movement of let's see, like I think on the week it's up, yeah, like 23%. So yeah, for me, those are like the top performing coins in my trading account. And then as far as like on underperforming coins, I don't think there's really anything that's like uh forming bad this week. Everything's like pretty much following the same pattern. And then I just want to share what I have uh for Bitcoin. So, Bitcoin is looking, it's kind of like in the middle of the range now. So we did have like a false break below 60,000. And right now we're like literally just like in the middle between 70 and 60. So it's like a no trade zone for me. I would say it's more definitely if I would have to guess, I'd say we go to 70K first before maybe having a pullback. And then one thing I'm a bit worried about is that we had we have a CME gap, right? On the CME futures. So it's like a pretty significant gap below 61,000. So over the weekend, Bitcoin had a pretty bullish move. So there's like a pretty substantial gap of, yeah, close like 4% on CME futures. So I think eventually like this gap will be filled. Probably not like this week, but maybe when we have a pullback, I'd be watching this zone for for a potential pullback target once it happens. So basically this area right here could be like a good actually like this could be a good opportunity for those who missed this move up. Like I'm not I missed this move myself, so I'll definitely try to set some, limit orders. Between like 60, 61 and maybe like 59K in case we do have a pullback here. I think this would present like a good opportunity. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have for this week.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Boris, for the really comprehensive explaining and the hotspot sharing to us. Thanks again. Anya, hi.
Hi. Hello.
Hi.
Good. How are you? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. You can share your screen here.
All right. Thank you. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, we can.
Okay. All right. So let me just the previous screen that was showing it's actually it's a meme coin I'm positioned for bull run. So we don't need to talk about meme coin because it's very, very risky. So let's just go to normal tokens like the likes of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the like. So let me just share us what our let's share what this okay. Okay, I've had this for a very long time now. I mean this market cycle for BTC. Can we still see my screen? I need to know if you can see my screen.
Yeah, we can.
All right, good. So I had to, the reason why I had to put the history, the market straight, so that I can know where we are currently in the market. So, and on a weekly time frame, I mean, I check everything to oversee everything. For example, when you see something like the depression phase, the optimism phase, so we know where we are currently at the market. And currently, for the market, here we are on where is it? Okay, we are currently at the optimism phase now, so everybody can we know that we already have the wide adoption of BTC, so there is no cause for alarm, whether to opt in or opt out or to get in. So now is the best time to opt in if for those who have not gotten on BTC, and you can do that with CoinW. All right, so let me also show us, because I'm going to be doing it simultaneously with the on-chain data. Okay, this is it here. Okay. All right, so I'm going to be doing it with the data so that we can see it simultaneously. Okay, this one is still loading. But while it is loading, let me continue with the trading aspect of it. Now, over the course of for about some weeks now, we saw BTC went all the way down to 55, 54, and $53. So, which was as a result of some incidents that happened in the crypto space. And right now, BTC is trading at $64. It's been actually been ranging between 64 and 66, 65, and 63, something like that. So, for me, I've been watching BTC. I've not really placed a trade on it. I've just been watching and observing it. But apart from the ones that I've bought earlier, so I've just been watching it. But now looking at the way it is now, we can either say that, it's going to be consolidating for some period of time, something like this. You can have it consolidating. And why is that so? If we take a look at the RSI, you see that we have the two RSI. We have the simple moving average one, and the other one we see one is at 60, and the other one is at 44.5. The one at 60 is indicating that Bitcoin is a lot of people have bought Bitcoin, but it's not oversold yet. But it's a lot of people have bought it. Why the other one, which is showing 44.45, also shows that people are currently holding Bitcoin. We have a lot of buyers in the market, but it is not overbought, neither is it oversold. So it's more like it is in a neutral phase. So one can opt in, but for the scalper, what you can do instead of considering a 1-day time frame, you can just consider 15 minutes, 10 minutes, or 10 or 30-minute time frame. Now, looking at using a 15-minute time frame now, if we are to look at it, we are going to see if you take a look at it from here, if you take a look at it from here, what we are observing is you want to form an uptrend, but it's going in a consolidating form. Although it's an uptrend, that it's going in a consolidating form. So we might see it this way. It will be slow, but we are going to be having it in an uptrend in a consolidating form. So if you are a scalper, so you can just do what we call range trading. So let me take this away. Yeah. So what we call range trading, for this, you can put you can either put a short position around this phase here, around this phase, just a very short position, and take profit around here, then put another now this is scalping, right? So I'm explaining scalping. You can put a short position around there and take profit, then put another long position around this take profits and watch, because like I said, it's going in a bullish direction, but very conservative in a consolidation manner. It's not going all of a sudden boom. So that's on BTC, because whether you like it or not, the price of you are still very, very, very early on BTC now. And why is that? So let's take a look at it here. So currently, can we still see my screen?
Yes, we can.
All right, so currently BTC, as at last week, we saw BTC's score is at 1.4, but currently now BTC's score is at 1.57. It is not up to 2 yet. The score is not up to 2. So, and which leads us to lead us back to the phase. Let's go back to using 1 week time from the phase where we said our optimism phase. So which shows that there's still more opportunity for us to get on Bitcoin. So especially for those who don't have Bitcoin and for people who are new to this space, so you can still buy Bitcoin because the price is still very, very cheap. I mean, it's relatively cheap compared to when we get to 7, when the Z-score is at 7. So you can see, and this price where it's at 2 is synonymous to in 2017 when Bitcoin was still is synonymous to 2017 when Bitcoin was around 12,000, 15,000 period of time, 2017, also in 2020, yeah, in 2020 when BTC was still around all those places. So the Z-score here, the less than 2 is synonymous to that. So by the time we get to 4, 5, 6, then you know that, oh, you can start taking, especially when you get to 7. So you know you can start taking profit. But currently now you are still very, very, very early on BTC. So by scalper, just follow the trend, the direction, and it's going. And if you are a day trader, you also need to follow the direction of the market and use your indicators and of course, you need to manage your risk very well, properly, to know how you can allocate something, how you can allocate your portfolio to you. I mean, capital for your portfolios and the like. So that's on BTC. And another token I want to show is People. Now, People too has done wonderfully well. I mean, if you check it during all those period when we had BTC Jordan. Can we still see my screen?
Yeah, we can.
All right, thank you. If we look at People when we had BTC Jordan, People got to 0.0047, and if you compare People to the large cap tokens, the likes of BTC, the likes of Ethereum, and even the likes of Solana, People actually made more profit compared to them, because during that period when BTC, we take a look at this is the phase where all the tokens, we have a drawdown, People went all the way down to 0.0047. So from the current price, from 0.0047 to the current price now, People has done around 72.83%. That is almost 100% of your token. But if you compare it to BTC at that time, let's do the comparison. Let's do the comparison. Let's do the comparison. It is also that same phase here. So we check it out. Let's see when we use the last one here. So BTC has only done 21% compared to People. People has done almost 70. So in fact, if you use the if you take it back to where the initial signal, which was at 0.819 or so. So it's above 70. So another thing, we can also watch People as well. So if People didn't go high, there's a possibility for it to also continue to consolidate around this period. For it to consolidate around this period, then we can have it ranging. So it's more like this period is more like a consolidation period. And at the same time, you actually need to know what you are doing. If you take a look at the history, we've seen that this phase where we are in is any moment from now, we are going to continue to have a market high. So the market will continue to go in the bullish any moment from now. So in order for you not to FOMO when the time comes, in order for you not to be left out, it's best for you to, if you are not a scalper and if you are not a day trader, you can always DCA, that's dollar cost averaging into the market. And now, people is not a financial advice. I'm not giving a financial advice, but then if you want to enter crypto by like you really want to get into crypto, but you don't know what to start with at all, you can go with the large cap coin like the likes of Ethereum, the likes of
No, I don't think it's necessarily means there's nothing stopping Bitcoin from reaching new highs. Even though, yeah, it is good that that was probably like one of the reasons why Bitcoin was sold off like the other week or 2 weeks ago from the German government selling. But now I think now that that's out of the way, I think that's good. But at the same time, like, there's other world governments that have, and like definitely when it happened, there was a notable rally in Bitcoin and most of the crypto market, and that's because like Trump, he's very much like he's taking on a very pro crypto stance, like pro Bitcoin stance, and actually he's going to be speaking at a big crypto conference next week in the US. So basically, I think the market priced in that, or the market is speculating that, based on the events that happened, it's looking like very likely that Trump will be the next president. It's like 70% odds,
Yeah.
I think. So
Yeah.
yeah, I think that was like one of the reasons for the rally. So I think there's definitely a relation there. Um, but I think the market has pretty much priced that in for now. So I mean, obviously, it's way too late to be reacting to this event. Um, but I think overall in the long term, it's definitely, I guess, politically, it's good for um for the industry, especially when you have regulatory agencies in the US like the SEC and CFTC like dictating everything, and they sued Binance and CZ like earlier this year or like last year. Um, so if we have like a president who's pro Bitcoin, uh, it's gonna be good for the industry long term.
Yeah. Yeah. That's quite a good signal actually, because he is very stand for crypto and also the Bitcoin. So yeah, you're right. And
Yeah.
also for our audiences that are really interested about, in the face of so many sudden events, how should they think in order to see the trading opportunities?
I would say, just be like, definitely right now the trend is bullish. So like, if I think the market is a bit overextended right now. So, we've had like almost 4 or 5 days of straight up. So I would definitely lean more towards the bullish side of things. So if there is like a pullback in the market, I would probably be like more of a buyer of dips rather than trying to short anything right now.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
so yeah, I guess that would be my advice.
Okay. Thank you very much, Boris. It's really making sense. And for our last question for today, it's really interesting. The question is modular blockchains were once a hot concept, but they seem to have underperformed in the bull market. So has anyone been paying attention to opportunities in this track? For example, like Tia. Jay, what do you think?
Like Tia is good for modular.
Yeah.
But for me, I'm gonna like pick Tia and CK. I prefer like CK and Tia. Tia is good, but I think Tia need to find, like a real bottom, because TIA is not. I don't think TIA is the bottom right now, because like when you think some coin is the bottom is gonna be more. So that's my lesson from another cycle. When I think it's the bottom,
Okay.
the bottom is not in it for the especially the alts, for because like the because like let's say alts is depend on Bitcoin dominance. Let's say Bitcoin go first and dominance is pump hard, and then like some alts is stuck, and then like let's say Bitcoin is dumping and then dominance is rising. So alts is dumb twice harder than Bitcoin. That's why like alts is hard to timing the bottom of alts. So right now my pick is for Modular is CK and Tia. Yep.
Yeah. This is your lesson from last circle, right? So why you think
Yeah.
why you think this is a dump and actually it's not?
No, because alts is kind of struggling, like even right now we have so much alts. If you compare like from the previous two cycle, we have so much. Usually like from the previous cycle, I only bought like 10 or 15, but right now my pick is more than 30. I think, like so much. I have to like split more than like 15, more than used to, more than like the used.
Yeah.
It's a lot, and a lot of new narrative like modulars,
Yes.
you name it, a lot of it. So oh my god, so that's why like we have to pick at least one or two from which narrative that you believe is going to run. So yeah, for modulars, I think I'm gonna like pick two only.
Yeah.
Mm,
Okay. Thank you very much, Jay.
yep.
So Boris, what do you think about Tia?
Yes, just looking at TIA, I'm looking at it on the weekly. It's like down. Yeah, it's down a lot since it's all-time high. It's down like 60%. So like honestly, I don't know too much about like the fundamentals of modular blockchains. That's not really my my area of expertise, but I should say just looking at the chart, um it wouldn't be like my first choice as far as
Okay.
selecting altcoins. But like I said, I don't know much about the actual fundamentals of this project in particular. So I'm just looking, just strictly at the technicals, which in my opinion they don't look as good as other coins right now. So like yeah, like TIA is like trading below its 21-week moving average, while Bitcoin and Ethereum and others are still trading well above like their major moving averages. So yeah, I don't know, this wouldn't be on my list of projects to buy, but that's just my opinion.
Okay. So talking about your first choice, what who is your first choice when we're talking about the altcoin?
Mm, to be honest, I'm uh just trying to buy the dip in Bitcoin. Um, I'm kind of like a Bitcoin, I guess almost like a Bitcoin maximalist. So I've always held the majority of my crypto in Bitcoin. So I kind of just want to, yeah, kind of just like DCA into really just Bitcoin, because
Okay.
I think long term it's just easier for me to keep track of because I'm very familiar with the price levels, and yeah, I've been trading Bitcoin for like since like 2017. So I'm just much more familiar with the fundamentals and the on-chain metrics. So yeah, I don't really have like any particular altcoin. I would say just probably like the meme coins, they're gonna continue being popular. So like yeah, I think Toshi, I think it's gonna be listed on Coinbase soon. And then
Yeah.
you have like other meme coins like from all these celebrities that are being listed, like from I don't know, that singer, Iggy or whatever her name is. Like she has her own meme coin, so I don't know, maybe that'll be a good buy.
Okay.
We'll see. But
Okay.
Yeah, not financial advice.
Yeah. So we all know that the Ethereum ETF will announce their approval or the results recently. So what do you guys think about that after the announcement, what the market will goes on?
Yeah, I think the ETF should start trading next week, I believe, for
Yeah.
Ethereum. So yeah, I think it's already been priced in. Like it's highly, yeah, like the SEC pretty much approved it. So we're just waiting for it to like start trading. So I think I think well actually what we might see is like very similar to what happened with Bitcoin initially, because for those who recall when the ETFs got listed, I think we had like a run up into the listing, and then we had like
Mm-hmm.
a sell off, and then obviously we recovered. So maybe we'll see something similar where Ethereum will remain stable up until the ETFs start trading, and it'll be kind of like all the news, which might be like an opportunity to buy that dip because because it's already like priced in, and uh I don't think once they start trading, there's going to be like a huge difference because if you think about like a lot of these asset managers who maybe want to allocate some of their money towards Ethereum, they can already do it like via just like the spot exchanges. So they can just go on like Coinbase or Binance, institutional, and just buy their holdings that way. So I think for the most part it's priced in, but yeah, I think long term it's definitely bullish for Ethereum.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Boris. Thank you for your answer for this
Yeah.
question. Okay. So Anya, what do you think?
Yeah, I totally agree with what you said. But I also want to do a quick market review on TIA.
Yeah.
Let me show my screen on that. Just give me some few minutes. Okay. Because I remember that I was doing analysis on some. Okay. Can we see my screen?
Yeah.
All right, so thank you. Yeah, this is if we take a look at it, majorly all the other altcoins, the likes of all the other altcoins that has their own blockchain, majorly layer 1 and layer 2 tokens that has their own blockchain or their Bitcoin. They need to prove themselves in the market before people can really. But before I even talk about it, let me just quickly do the analysis together. And alongside, I'm also going to be sharing some fundamentals as well with it. So if we take a look at here, right? One thing that is, if we take it, it's the token launched at 2.5. I mean, trading in the market at 2.5, around that $, and it went all the way to $20. Then before it start to depreciate in value. So and currently now it's trading around 6.429. Now, but the major thing here is first, if we take a look at the circulating token is, I think the circulating token is around 100 and something tier, 100 and something thousand tier. And I mean, let's take a look at it. Let's take a look at it. So let's see. Yeah. So take a look at it. I mean, 198 million. That is the circulating supply. The money circulates per. Meanwhile, the total supply is at 1 point something billion, and it does have a maximum supply. So meaning that it's an inflationary token, right? But the real deal here is if about October 31st, we are going to have the token unlock for TIA, which is going to cause a lot of dump. And why is that so? Let's see. Sorry, that's not the chart. Let's see. Let's go to crypto rank. Let's check for TIA. So now if we take a look at it, the undervesting, we are going to see that the token unlock is in next month, which is the next 3 months, 12 days, October 31st, 2024. And how many tokens will be unlocked? This is the number of tokens that will be unlocked. And if you take a look at it also, the past token that was unlocked was on the 31st last year. And that was the only time we had token unlocked. So the upcoming one is going to be 31st of this year. So it's going to cost a lot. It's going to cause the token to dump. But to which extent it's going to dump, I really don't know. So it's going to cause a dump on the token. But due to the fact that we can't say that because it's at 1 billion, the total supply is at 1 billion, then the price shouldn't increase. But then looking at it and comparing with other projects on layer 1 blockchain, both layer 1 and layer 2, that has the same amount of supply. None of it has exceeded $20 in this phase, except dots during the last bull run. So we really can't tell the exact price. We are going to have Celestia probably is going to be at $20 or $35 or $40 or so. But the issue is that now major hot tokens that has their own blockchain and that has their own blockchain, or they are either layer 1 or layer 2. They have their use case that differentiates them. For example, during the last bull run, Solana was being compared with ETH, Ethereum. But what really differentiates Solana that makes Solana do very, very massive during the last, it was because of the meme token that was being launched on Solana blockchain. Now, and that's really drive Solana market during the last bull run. So, and if you also look at BNB2, that has been a smart chain due to the token that was also being this meme token that also being created on the blockchain. Let me use the word blockchain for it. Now, also drive the market compared to Ethereum. Of course, Ethereum is after Bitcoin. Ethereum is the next in the market, but because of the gas fee, a lot of people migrated from Ethereum to BNB and Solana. But at a point, Solana became user friendly, and people migrated to Solana. Now, looking at the other blockchain, in fact, nobody's even talking about Cardano again. It's been a while we heard about Cardano, probably the operation that is still happening in Cardano, or even FTM, or FTM, or even what's the other one? Polygon, Matic. So people are not really talking about it. Now we now have a lot of layer 1 and layer 2 blockchain, like the likes of Aptos, the like of Sway, a lot of them like that. So what is really going to differentiate a lot of them in the bull run is, apart from their use case, is the number of meme tokens that can be created on their platform, because it's the meme token that will actually push the project. For so token is doing very number of X. Where can I get it? On which blockchain? So what will I use to print the gas with? And guess what? Ton Network is trying to do that right now. I didn't even know Ton has been since 2021. It was at $0.1. When I was doing my research, I didn't know Ton has been since 2021. A lot of us didn't pay attention to it. Why? Because nobody was talking about it. But guess what? Ton has been since 2021. In fact, let's even take a look at it. Let's take a look at Ton coin. The circulating supply is at 2.5 billion. If you take a look at the all-time high and the all-time low for Ton. Now the all-time low was at 3 years ago, September 2021. That was the all-time low. Can we see that? So Tonso has been since 2021, but nobody was really talking about it until we started having meme tokens like Notcoin that started flowing around. And of course, you know, there is a Telegram token as well. So the meme coins that we are going to be having that can build successfully and we make massive noise on the blockchain, we actually pronounce the blockchain the more. So like I said, during 2021 bull run, it was both Solana and BNB. Now for this current this coming bull run, we really can't say for now, but for now, Ton Network and Solana are still the one taking the lead. So the like of Cardano, the like of everything, all nothing to talk about. Or like now, tier 2, for now, there is nothing to talk about it on the project. So the more meme coin we have on each project, we determine the noise and even the way people use that blockchain. The more now, a lot of the blockchain are talking, oh, come and build on my network. For example, let's take a look at tier, for example, once again. You see a lot of them are talking, oh, come and build on this blockchain, come and build on this blockchain. But if you take a look at it, what really do you want to build on them? So if you say build modular, what really do you want to build on them for? Consumers that I really know what they want, and a lot of consumers are only interested in the money aspect of it. And how did they get the money aspect of it? By getting on the coins, either meme coins or and that can pump money to their pocket, that can pump money to their wallet. So let's even say the people or probably an organization that these projects are meant for are not even really what's it called, going after the project like that. So if you take a look at the build, so you can either use, you are going to choose a framework, you can either use Arbitrum or any of these as a framework, the one you use. Then you are going to pick any of the either Bloomstem, Node AI that you want. Then the role of service you want to choose can also be either of this one. So a lot of consumers don't really know about this. So what they want is, which coin can I buy now that's going to give me maximum return? And how are they going to get that? Either through meme coin or through real world application project that can really solve real world problem. So we have a lot of layer 1 and layer 2 tokens that are out there and are just moving like snakes. Okay, so for tier network, we are just still going to continue to observe it. But for me, I think it's still going to continue to go in a very, very, very moment, especially after the token unlock that is going to come on the 31st, 2024. After that, we can now look at, what's the next move. But for now, any project, any blockchain network that is going to, top the rate is going to be as a result of meme coin. Now, I was showing a particular meme coin the other time. There's the other time when I first started sharing my screen. Now, I don't want to share it now because of our viewers, and which is because some of them might want to get on the token. It's not a financial advice, no, at all. And these meme coin are very, very risky. And even though we do say that don't invest the amount you can't afford to do. So people will see with the amount of money they can't afford to do. So I wouldn't want to display the charts of that particular token. Now, what the token is to push a narrative about Binance Smart Chain. Nobody's talking about Binance Smart Chain again. Why? It's gone due to some issue. But now they are trying to push a particular meme coin on that Binance Smart Chain, which is going to change the narrative. And guess what? People will buy into the particular meme coin, and Binance Smart Chain is going to move again now, because the real war is through meme coin. For every of the other blockchain that we have, what will really push them out is through the meme coin that can be built on them and gain massive adoption. And Binance Smart Chain is trying to do that now by creating. People are trying to do that now for Binance Smart Chain by creating that particular meme token. So between yesterday, sorry, between yesterday night and and the current price, the token has done over 8,000%. 8,000%. It has done over 8,000%. So let me just put a stop here. So, but for TIA, we are still going to see it continue to go in a very downward, bearish direction until after the token unlock. Thank you very much.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Anya. The explanation of the TIA really comprehensive and valuable, and we are really get a lot of information and know that better than before. Thank you very much, Anya. So Boris and Jay, you wanted to add something up about our today's topic or discussion?
No, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good too.
Okay, cool. So, thank you for all joining us today. I think today's our live session is gonna to end. So, and about today's live stream is really, really important and valuable for our audiences. So please be sure to keep an eye on CoinW and also our esteemed guests, Jay, Boris, and Anya. Please be free to follow their Twitter as we will continue to share very valuable insights on the world of crypto. And please, everyone, stay safe and take care about your spot. Overall, I'd like to thank you, everyone, for joining this inspiring discussion today. Thank you, Jay, Boris, Anya, again. And please take care and see you next time. Goodbye, guys.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
All right,
Bye.
bye.
Bye.